October in Kansas City is the warning shot before winter. If you're a landlord, this is the time to get ahead of the freeze. Once the cold sets in, small issues turn into big problems fast. Frozen pipes, dead furnaces, leaking roofs, clogged gutters. These aren't just inconveniences, they're emergencies that cost money and push tenants out. A smart landlord takes care of the basics in October so the property survives winter without bleeding cash. Start with the heating system. Every furnace in your rental should be inspected, tested, and cleaned before the first freeze. Filters need to be changed, pilot lights checked, and ductwork inspected for leaks. Nothing will upset a tenant faster than waking up without heat on the coldest night of the year. Worse, if the furnace fails, pipes freeze, water damage follows, and now you're on the hook for thousands. At Alpine Property Management Kansas City, we schedule seasonal HVAC checks for every property we manage. That one step saves landlords more money than any other winter prep. Next, focus on plumbing. Outdoor spigots should be shut off and drained, hoses disconnected and stored. If your rentals don't have frost-free faucets, get them insulated. Inside, pipes in unheated areas like basements and crawl spaces should be wrapped. It's simple, cheap, and prevents frozen pipes that can split and flood a house in hours. Every winter in Kansas City, landlords lose thousands because they skip this step. Don't be that landlord. Roof and gutters come next. October is leaf season, and clogged gutters turn into ice dams once the snow comes. Ice dams force water under shingles, rot wood, and cause interior leaks. Cleaning gutters isn't glamorous, but it's critical. While you're up there, inspect the roof for missing shingles or weak spots. Small leaks in October are full-blown ceiling stains by January. Alpine checks every property we manage, and we make sure gutters are clear before the freeze. Windows and doors are another place where landlords lose money. Drafts cost tenants comfort, and you hire utility bills if heat is included. Weather stripping and caulking are cheap fixes. Broken seals or cracked panes need to be replaced now, not when the house is already freezing. Tenants notice when a property feels cold and drafty. If they think you don't care, they won't renew. Don't forget chimneys and fireplaces. If a rental has a fireplace, it should be inspected and cleaned before use. Creosote buildup is a fire hazard, and blocked chimneys can send carbon monoxide back into the house. Even if tenants say they don't use it, don't take their word. Check it anyway. Liability falls on you as the landlord, not them. Lawn care matters too. It's not just about looks. Leaves left on the ground kill grass and create mud patches in spring. Overgrown trees and branches can break under ice and damage roofs, cars, or even injure tenants. October is the time to trim back anything hanging near the house. Alpine coordinates lawn and tree crews for our landlords because these small details prevent major spring repairs. Smoke and carbon monoxide detectors should also be on the checklist. Winter means more time indoors, more use of heaters, fireplaces, and appliances. Batteries need to be checked, devices tested, and replacements made if they're expired. It's one of the simplest things you can do, and it can save lives. Driveways, sidewalks, and exterior stairs should be inspected for cracks or uneven spots. Once snow and ice cover them, they become dangerous. Slip and fall injuries are one of the fastest ways for landlords to get sued. Fix them now while repairs are cheap. Finally, think about emergency access. Make sure tenants know how to shut off the water in case of a burst pipe. Make sure they know who to call if something fails after hours. A clear plan saves everyone stress. At Alpine, tenants always have a direct line for emergencies. That keeps them calm, keeps the property safe, and keeps landlords out of panic mode. This is what October is about: preventive action. Spending a little now to save a lot later. Most landlords wait until something breaks, then scramble to fix it in the middle of winter. The smart ones act in October and spend winter collecting rent instead of repair bills. Alpine Property Management. Kansas City builds these seasonal checklists into our system, so our landlords don't have to think about it. We catch the small problems before they freeze into expensive ones. And if you're holding a property that's just too much or has too many repairs, sometimes the smartest move is letting it go. Alpine Property Management. Kansas City also buys houses. We purchase them as is, no repairs, no showings, and no middlemen. If you're tired of dealing with a money pit, we'll make you a fair offer and handle the rest. If you found this checklist useful, like, share, and subscribe for more practical tips to keep your rentals profitable. And when you're ready to stop stressing about seasonal prep and let a team handle it for you, call Alpine Property Management Kansas City. We'll protect your properties, keep your tenants happy, and make sure winter is just another season, not another crisis.